Yes, it's the Steve Starr Show with your host, Steve Starr.
Welcome back, everybody! It's good to see you again! Alright! Well, we've got a fun show for you this week. Last week, someone sent me a video through email, and I wanted to check it out with all of you today. This is from a good friend of mine named Alex. Let's take a look!
Hey Steve, it's Alex, your favorite self-proclaimed reptile expert. Let me show you around my shop real quick. This is Simon, the blue-tongued skink. He is chilling right now, and he eats a diet of crickets, greens, sometimes eggs and stuff like that. He has a blue tongue, and he fends off his enemies by showing his tongue, and it makes his enemies think he's poisonous. This is Yoshi. He is fat and lazy, and he will puff himself up to defend himself. He'll get really spiky, but right now he's not. This is a monitor. He is yellow. They usually don't come in yellow. This one is very little. He will get very big. These are blue monitors. They are kind of expensive, and there is a male and a female here. This one's the male, that one's the female. And they are breeding right now. That's why they can be in the same habitat. This is a tree frog. He's just a happy little tree frog jumping around. An Australian frilled lizard. He'll eat a lot of things, dubia roaches, mealworms, and that frill, you can kind of see it on his legs. Whenever he gets mad, he'll puff it out for his enemies.
Well, guess what, folks? Alex is here with us today! That's right! Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Alex, the self-proclaimed reptile expert! It's Alex, everybody! Alex, it's great to have you here!
Thanks, Steve!
Thank you for joining me. Look at this, we got a reptile expert in the house. Boy, have I got a lot of questions for you.
Now, what do you got for me, Steve?
Well, first of all, I want to know, there's a lot of different reptiles, aren't there? Like, what are the different groups of reptiles?
Now, we have our dinosaurs,
Dinosaurs.
our snakes,
Snakes. Yeah.
our lizards.
Oh, I don't like lizards.
We have our crocodilians, alligators, crocodiles, caimans, and tortoises and turtles.
That's a lot of reptiles. My
There's a
goodness.
lot of reptiles.
I'm not the biggest fan of snakes. Snakes
Really?
are a little. Aren't you? I mean, well, do you have any interesting facts about a snake? Like, what's like one of the most interesting things about it that you know? I'm sure
Well,
everybody here wants to know.
The snake has actually 2 livers, but it only uses one. But if one of them goes down or in a fight, he loses it, he can
Really?
use the other one.
I did not know that. That is fascinating. Aren't you afraid of snakes?
I was until I held one, and they're actually not hard and prickly. They're actually kind of soft-skinned.
So not all of them are as deadly, perhaps, as they may seem.
Yes,
Of course, some of them are.
so some of them are,
But-
if called upon.
Do you have a favorite snake?
I do.
Out of all of them?
The king cobra.
The king cobra.
Yes,
Wait,
the king cobra.
Is the king cobra venomous?
Very. He can kill an elephant, a full-grown one.
Could he kill a full-grown Steve?
He could.
You didn't bring one today, did you?
No, I did not. I did not.
Thank goodness. Thank goodness you didn't bring the snake. Well, by the way, that hat is fantastic. Where did you get that hat? Where do you get a hat like that?
Well, this is a special hat. It was made by the Air Force. My dad was in Desert Storm, and he gave it to
Really?
me.
That is amazing. You got just so many cool facts and information when you come here. That's incredible.
Thanks, Steve. Thanks, Steve.
Well, I want to ask you, there's a lot of reptiles. We talk about snakes. What is your favorite reptile of all time? Of all of them? Do you have one? It's got to be on
I do. Now, why don't I show you one?
Show me one. He's about to show me one. He's unzipping something. He's getting. Oh, it's a. Whoa now. Whoa, we got a real. What is that thing?
A bearded dragon.
What the heck? He's got a bearded dragon on set.
He's not gonna hurt you,
He's just
Steve.
on your shoulder. He's not gonna. Are they venomous?
No,
Venomous dragon?
no.
They don't bite.
They're from Australia. This one's nice. This one does not bite.
Oh my gosh. What is it like having him as a pet?
Well, it requires a lot of responsibility. He is very gentle. Would you like to pet him, Steve?
I guess
You
so.
can pet him right down his back.
It's like a little dinosaur almost.
Yeah.
Oh
Why don't I
my.
come and show you some of the stuff that it takes to take care of him?
Sure, sure.
I brought a box of stuff.
Yes. Definitely, we want to see. Look at this. Look at this assortment of goodies we got here.
Okay. Now this is some of the stuff that it takes to take care of Lloyd. Now, here is some calcium.
Lloyd. Lloyd is his name.
Lloyd, yes, Lloyd the
Lloyd.
lizard.
Oh, that's a wonderful name. Hello, Lloyd. He's looking directly at me. He's staring me down. So what's that? You got calcium with you.
Calcium, yes. And if you want to have a bearded dragon, you have to have it with vitamin D3, or else he'll get something called metabolic bone disease, which
I had that yesterday.
He doesn't have the vitamin D3 he needs to survive, so his body starts taking it out of his bones, then starting to destroy his bones. So, vitamin D3.
Gotta have
Now,
that.
I got him as a rescue.
As a rescue.
Yes. Not that long ago, he was $20.
$20.
He had metabolic bone disease, and you're gonna want to have something. You're gonna want to have this multivitamin to try and put some more vitamins in him. There.
Gotta
Now,
keep him healthy.
here we have some freeze-dried mealworms. Just a little special snack to give him. You can get these at a pet store. You don't want to get live mealworms because if he doesn't chew them good enough, they can eat him from the inside out, and that would not be pleasant.
Doesn't sound like that'd be pleasant.
Here we have some freeze-dried crickets.
I don't know if I'd eat those.
Another little snack.
It's got an interesting taste in food.
I've actually eaten mealworms. They're not bad.
You've eaten them.
Yes. Now
I'm gonna hurl.
this is some treats. You can also get these at a pet store.
It looks like little candies.
They're red. He associates the red color with these treats.
I'm glad I didn't wear a red tie today.
These are some live superworms.
Live superworms. Look at them crawling around.
These are 4. He can eat 4 today. He'll eat 5 tomorrow, and then he'll eat 4 the next day.
He eats those things.
He does.
I don't know about your taste in food, Lloyd.
This is a syringe. They usually won't drink water on their own, so you gotta fill this syringe with water, and then put it on the very tip of his nose, and then it'll drip down, and he'll put out his tongue and lick it if he wants it.
He's so pampered, isn't he?
He is very pampered.
So, what is your advice for a pet owner that's thinking about maybe getting a bearded dragon or a reptile of any kind, really?
Okay, so you want to do your research. Did you know that 99% of reptile owners don't even do their research before they get them?
People, come on! You gotta do your research.
Yes.
You gotta take good care of your pets.
Baby iguana hatchlings are 2 inches long. That's it, just 2 inches.
Really?
But they can grow to be 6 feet long. And people aren't prepared for that.
Oh my goodness, I wouldn't be prepared for that.
You gotta be prepared for handling live bugs. You gotta be prepared for it all.
And you said you got Lloyd from a reptile rescue.
I did. They got mostly iguanas, but they're like a bearded dragon at a pet store will cost you $120, but he actually was $20 just himself. I got him as a birthday present because I was really looking into getting a reptile.
Wow. Oh, look at his beard. Is his beard, he's changing colors.
That's a sign that he's very mad.
He's very mad. Is he mad at me?
He could also be cold, but he can change his color if he's cold, but his back is not, he is getting mad.
Is he getting mad at me?
I don't really know if he's getting mad at you specifically or not. He's starting to move. Okay, he's mad at you.
Oh,
he's
no.
mad at you.
Oh, hey, Lloyd! Lloyd! Oh my god! Oh!
Sorry about that, folks. We're gonna go put Lloyd back real quick.
Yeah! Okay. Well, I guess that's everything we want to talk about today.
Yes,
I just got attacked by a bearded dragon.
you did.
You know I was gonna have that happen today.
Sorry. I'm sorry about that.
Well, alright. Folks, thank you for joining us today. This has been After Hours with Steve Starr with Alex, the self-proclaimed reptile expert.
Thank
It's great
you.
having you here. Thanks for
Thank
joining
you.
us. A lot of
Thank
cool
you.
facts. Check out the reptiles. We'll see you next time, everybody. Good night.
This episode was made possible by our patrons. Get your own backstage pass at patreon.com/Aaron Carruthers, where you can check out exclusive behind-the-scenes photos and bloopers. Check it out.